Oh no. I'm still setting things up. Wrong account, I'm back. Were you bra moment? Hello, Maddie. What if I don't want you to be sane? I don't know what to tell you. Not sure why I'm here. I would assume to watch me. To watch me do this thing. Do this. Ah, my ass. Oh god damn it. I have to, don't I? Have to what? What is it you have to do? I like the Vaporeon great. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, you said that. Sorry. I had to change things around a little bit. There was a lot of TF2 chat experience. There was a lot of people that were donating and super chatting, but I had never set up anything to like show them or credit them, which is something people like. They like to have their name on the screen. So I had to set some stuff up. Password issue, it'll be a bit. I don't know what you're doing. Joe Watt equals TF2 chat experience. Where was I at yesterday? Oh shit, I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. Joe Biden equals wake up experience. The Half-Zat, more like hello Talon. Give demo a full gat. A full gat. Half-Zatoichi underlines. I made an entirely new item set for the engineer. And what does it do? It's a sci-fi themed set. It's in the Discord. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Give 50% of your base health on kill. It allows you to use laser stuff and do crazy stuff because I made every building changed along with a PDA, melee, laser rifle, laser pistol, destruction PB. Oh my lord. You went all out on this, didn't you? And plus, I made another secondary that's a hoverboard. A hoverboard? What are you using the hoverboard for? You sound so excited about this. Yeah, it replaces the telly. 50% of your base health on kill. It is honor bound, which means that one. Give 50% of your base health on kill. It is honor bound, which means that once drawn, sheathing it without having killed another player will deal 50 damage. It has no random critical hits. And the weapon is drawn and holstered 75. No random crits. You paid $9 for Hit Film Express. Hello, sleepy guy. Which means that once drawn, sheathing it without having killed. There's no random critical. I believe in quarter Zatoichi supremacy. Ah! Leave it at and the health restoration. Pop 1v1 when? Never, Bongo. We will never 1v1 because I'm terrible at video games. To leave it at give fit. When's the next custom weapon vid gonna be? Because all you need to do is record your voice and look at Discord, add an intro and stuff. I mean, I don't want to make a habit of doing them because A, the one I put out didn't do very well, and B, I did that one when I was very tired. That changed the weapon to Why am I still... What do you mean? It's only been 12 minutes.
That changed the weapon to be considered a sword. It reworked the honor-bound attribute and the health restoration to leave it at...
I'm confused by your question. It's only been 12 minutes since I went live. That one human denned.
To leave it at...
How am I doing? I'm doing good, Debolus.
To leave it at give... To leave it at give 50% of your base health on kill. It is honor back.
He means like since yesterday, since you've been editing since like yesterday. Oh, no, I haven't no, I haven't been editing since yesterday. After I got off yesterday and I did all that work, I sat down and I played Pokemon for much longer than I should have. I've been every time I end up going back, every time I go back and play Pokemon, I just end up fucking just absolutely just playing shit tons of Pokemon.
Give 50 to leave it at give 50% of your base health on kill.
You should make a poll on what kind of video you want to make. Well, the thing with polls about what kind of videos I want to make. The thing about polls
that changed
that a lot of people don't get is that if I make a poll, like maybe a few thousand people will actually vote in the poll. So not everybody's gonna see the poll. So then, like, if it gets an overwhelming majority, and I go, oh, that means everybody wants to see this. But when in reality, it's just those couple thousand people, and everybody else ignored the poll.
That changed. That change. That change.
Do I think the sword? Do I think the Half-Zatoichi or the Islander is the best sword? I know what people want to see based on I know what people want to see based on what they're watching.
That changed the weapon to be
Well, they still will probably like the video, and then you could tell people to vote in the next poll. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing different things. It's just that those different things have got to be... They've got to be lower quality usually because, again, people probably won't watch it if it's not something that they were expecting.
That changed the weapon to be considered... That changed the...
I guess you're right. I mean, like I said, I'm not opposed to doing different things. It's just a matter of if I do those different things, people have got to understand that they're probably not going to be
restoration to...
If I do those different things, you can't hear out of your right ear. Am I doing that? Like, can you not hear out of the right ear because of me, or can you not hear out of the right ear because you're just like sick or something? $6.10 from Jane. Nice. It is not from the stream. Yeah, why did you why did you not? Oh, I see. Because Jane was trying to get the little number on the side, the totals up to 69. That's a nice video. Yeah, I like M&J TV. Thank you, Jane. Thank you for increasing my counter up to $69.
That changed the weapon to be considered.
I see boo.
That changed.
I don't know what you're talking about. I donate. What is that picture in the center? This picture? The chalkboard? Brother, just go to fucking Boblax's channel. Brother. That video was from Boblax. Just go to Boblax. Go watch it. Go watch the video with the boobs in the thumbnail.
That changed the weapon to be considered a sword. That changed the weapon to be
I should make a custom weapon in shorts so you can get I mean, that's not a bad idea. Making a shorts series where I, like, maybe I go into the channel and then I, you know, review
considered a sword.
You know, I go into shorts and then I review like one custom weapon in the Discord channel. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
It reworked the honor-bound attribute and the health restoration to leave it at give 50% of your base health on kill.
Because I'm not a subpar human.
It is honor-bound, which means that once drawn, sheathing it without having killed another player will deal 50 damage. It has no random critical hits, and the weapon...
Jane has been... For those of you who have not caught on yet, Jonathan is Jane Eden, who I have been, you know, shouting out in the beginning of videos. Jane has single-handedly taken my almost single-handedly made me go from making like I made like 400. Is it hard to edit while reading comments? Yeah. Goodbye, Talon. I don't know. I appreciate it, Jane, because you know what? It keeps me eating. Sorry you interrupted me. No, you didn't interrupt me.
Weapon is drawn and holstered 7. 75% slower. The Half-Zatoichi.
Okay, here through YouTube recommendation. Is this literally just a live stream of editing a video? Yeah, sometimes people like seeing it, and it helps me. It helps me have the motivation to keep going. Edwin is in the Germa community Discord.
Is
well, that's cool. Good for Edwin. Jonathan does feed me. Well, Jane feeds me, yes. Pretty much. What a germ.
Based off of several influences, such as Zatoichi, a blind swordsman who is particularly skilled with the katana and was.
Oh, wait. I gotta look up a picture of Zatoichi. Oh my lord. Germa, more like Jermy. Simp? Who are you calling a simp? Jermy, more like Germa. Do mention the passive effect of plus 100% bonus to weebiness. I'll have to consider it. I think a custom weapons bit would be good. What do I think of Big Chungus? Big Chungus is fucking canon in Looney Tunes now. I like this image. Is this video just Half-Zatoichi facts or something? I mean, you have to include some facts, yeah. I'd like to imagine that people aren't watching my videos because they think I'm feeding them false information. Okay, so something's going on with my computer. You see how icons have just disappeared? I just noticed that. Squidward's... I saw that. I know about that. Squidward's suicide did get referenced in Modern SpongeBob. And then got cut. Imagine being that fucking meta.
The Half-Zatoichi is based off of several influences, such as Zatoichi, a blind swordsman who is particularly skilled with the katana and was the star of over 26.
Yeah. What editing software do I use? This is Premiere. Premiere. See up here? Premiere. And Premiere is, I like Premiere.
Zatoichi, a blind swordsman who is particularly skilled with the katana and
Scale. Scale.
Zatoichi, a blind swordsman who is particularly skilled with the katana and was the star of over 26 films and a 100-episode television series spanning from 1962 to 1989. One of the films was remade for US audiences as a 2003 movie.
I've made a Huo Long Heater rework and new weapons. That sounds cool. Which class do I have?
The star of over.
probably engineer.
Spanning from 1962 to 1989. One of the films was remade for U.S. audiences as a 2003 movie, which was awarded the Venice Film Festival's Silver Lion for Best Direction, and a stage adaptation was made in 2007, with a home version being released in 2008. Its honor-bound films was remade for U.S. audiences as a 2003 movie, which was awarded the Venice Film.
Yes.
2003.
He dead now because I'm a double man. What? Just kidding, I used the loose cannon. Oh, look at this man, look at this man fondling his little lion. You do be donkin', my dude. Is that Eric Andre? No, it's not. When is this video skit? Every Friday. Have people not picked up on that yet? It's supposed to be every Friday.
One of the One of the films was remade for U.S. audiences as a 2003 movie.
Oh, shit.
Films and a 100 episode with the katana. Zatoichi.
Imagine if Scout has a secondary that gives him speed boost for 5 seconds in exchange for having no secondary pistol.
Zatoichi, a blind swords katana, and with one of the films was remade for U.S. audiences as a 2003 movie. Which was one of the films was
and I think the ammo cost is too crippling. It's supposed to be. You have a fucking ring of fire around you. What if Sniper had a shotgun? Oh my god.
At the time, the Demo Knight only had the charge and targe at the time, so he could have really only used that. But this was then. Where is the now? Well, the Half-Zatoichi.
Then he won't be called the sniper anymore, would he? True. True, true.
Then, where is the now? The Demo Knight. The Demo Knight.
Ah, yes, my favorite class, the shotgun.
Only had the charge and targe at the time, so he could have really only. Then, where is the now? Was then, where is the now?
Where is the now? Getting a sweet preview of the video. Yes, you are. Where's the now? Is that getting on your nerves yet, hearing that? LMFA the Vaporeon in the corner, yep.
And anyone who purchased the quality. The what?
Imagine 2 Fort. No, please. Don't make me.
And anyone who purchased the game.
Stop posting about Among Us. Stop posting about Among Us. Slide out. Femboys are better than women. A lot of people would agree with you, lame sauce. Imagine if there was an Australian Splendid screen. I don't need to imagine, because there is.
The Shogun pack was one of many cross-promotional packs released for TF2 for another game. Total War Shogun 2 was released.
Imagine Strange Nessie's 9-iron golf club. Did that fucking music just play Mario World? That was just fucking Mario World. Did anybody else hear that? It was like fucking Jesus Christ. It was just Mario World. Imagine if there was a cosmetic that makes Scout fat. Here comes the copyright. I don't think so. This is supposed to be YouTube safe music, but then again, I wasn't expecting them to just do Mario World. It's doing it again, listen. We're gonna play this back. Okay, so I think this is just like a medley of different songs from video games.
Movie, which was awarded the Venice Film Festival's Silver Lion for Best Direction. 2007, with a home version being released for Lion for Best Direction, and a stage adaptation.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. We're gonna use this because get consumed by Kermit.
And a stage adaptation.
Goodbye, Jane. Have a nice day. Here it is. Here's Mario World. It's just Mario.
And a stage adaptation was made.
If you don't crack a joke about Soldier having the weapon, I'm gonna leave your mother an email about your low grades in school. Please don't. She doesn't know. Also, yeah, I mentioned Soldier having it. I mentioned that Soldier having the weapon is a joke in itself. If I get copyright claim because I showed a GIF of the Muppet Show, I'm gonna be mad.
Adaptation was made in 2007, with a home version being released in with a home version being released in 2000. Being released in 2008. And a stage adaptation was made in 2007 with a home version being released in 2008. It's honor bound.
Nice.
And a stage adaptation was made
But
in
still cool
2007
sword.
with a home version being released in 2008. It's honor bound at It's honor bound 2008.
I'll be back before the end of the stream. Says you.
And a stage adaptation was made in 2007 with a home version being released in 2008. Its honor bound attribute is accredited to the legend of Muramasa.
Quick, end it. No. Holy shit. I need a good picture of us of Muramasa's sword. I'm just subscribing Bell so I won't miss. Please do that. It comes out on Friday. No, this isn't. I need a depiction of him. Friday, every Friday. Every single Friday. At 4 p.m. EST. I don't know what it would be for you. Not off the top of my head.
Accredited to the legend of Muramasa, a master swordsmith who made swords so powerful that they were unable to be returned to the scabbard until it has drawn blood, even bringing its users to completely Credited to the legend of Muramasa, a master swordsmith. Credited to the legend of Muramasa, a to the legend of Muramasa, a master swordsmith who made swords so powerful that they were unable to be returned to the scabbard until it has drawn blood, even bringing its users to completely wound or kill themselves to do so. Sound familiar? And as much as I'd like to speak on my fascination with Miyamoto Musashi here, he's not relevant, but
Is this fucking Sonic? This sounds like a Sonic song. Does anybody else hear it?
And as much as I'd like to speak on my fascination with Miyamoto Musashi here,
oh shit. That was a very quick leave. If this were Twitch, my account would be gone by now. Why? Because you said virgin? You got bored?
and as much as I'd like to speak on my fascination with
I forgot that Twitch banned the word virgin. Right? Is that what happened?
Miyamoto Musashi here, he's not relevant, but if you would like to know more, search his name up. He's a very interesting character. The issue with the Half-Zatoichi is that there is a very clear favoritism toward a subclass.
This is a pretty good song.
The issue with the Half-Zatoichi character. The issue with the Half-Zatoichi is that there is a very clear favoritism.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. It's time to put on makeup. Is the music too loud? It's time to forget voices. It's time to play the music. Hey, can I ban your headache? Excuse me. It's gonna be hard. I could do it, but I'm gonna need you to get on the table and put the block of wood between your teeth. Because once I open the skull, there's no going back. So if you're ready for that, Jane, I'll ban the headache. I'll ban it good. Between your teeth, yeah. You put the block of wood between your teeth, and then that way, when you need to like scream or something, you just bite the wood. Does no one know what I'm talking about? Oh shit. Splinters? Yeah, well, I mean, they got splinters when they did it, but I mean, you know, who... Are you gonna complain? Really? I don't... I thought you mean between them sideways. No, you put it flat between your teeth. Here. Like this. This is the image I get whenever I do it. It was I mean, that's just the way, you know. I don't know how it works. Was there? Jane, this isn't fucking funny. Was there porn on that screen? Jane, I didn't see any porn, okay? Let's not talk about this, Jane. I swear to God, I didn't see anything. Yeah. What was I doing? It's time to forget the voices.
If you like what I do, please consider subscribing, becoming a channel member, or a patron. It really helps me grow, and it helps me a lot, and it helps other people see what I'm doing. Thank you, and on to the video.
Just listen to Kermit. And everything's gonna be alright. Bongo, you know I would trust Kermit with my life, but I do have some concerns. Chief among them, what is your role in all this?
And on to the video. And on to the video.
You TM'd a screenshot. Are you talking about that blur? Did you blur the screenshot? Did you blur the screenshot, or was it like that? Cause I'm a lot less worried. Okay, we gotta pause the music so I can, because I'm gonna have to line up some music here. What do you think a good song for the opening would be? Okay, so like, I got the Art of War at the beginning, right?
In feudal Japan, the katana.
I really liked this, by the way. Just watch this, watch this. And for anyone who wasn't here yesterday, just watch. I really liked that. Anyway, we need a new song.
You like what I do?
That might be the worst thing I've said all day. Only all day?
Please consider subscribing, becoming a channel member.
No, 78. You cannot just come in here and talk about sex.
If you like what I do, please consider subscribing, become.
You don't know what kind of person I am.
If you like what I. Member or a patron. If you like. If you like what I do, please consider subscribing.
confusing for Pop Top 89.
If you like what I do, please consider subscribing, becoming a channel member. If you like what I do, please consider subscribing, becoming a channel member, or a patron. It really helps me grow in doing. Thank you, and on to the video.
On the nerf sniper argument, I hadn't heard anything about it. I hadn't heard anything about the nerf sniper argument.
Thank you, and on to the video.
Somebody commented a few months ago, it was like, you should make a video about snipers balance, because it's gonna be a very big argument soon. And now I'm being told it is apparently now a very big argument, which is spooky.
And on to the video.
I did get a video from Fish Stick on a Stick today where he talked about it. Apparently. Personally, I don't know if this is a controversial statement. I think Sniper's fine. If you're looking at it from a player perspective, Sniper's fine, because playing Sniper takes a lot of aim, and there's a lot of risk that goes into that. Like, it revolves around how the Sniper kind of takes away. Thank you, Idan. Oh shit. He gave me $2. Thank you, Idan. The problem is that every class can take away the enemy's control and do BS in the wrong environments. That's the issue. Every class can do that. So that makes no sense to me, that people are arguing that, oh, well, if he's in the right environment, he can do some BS. Yeah, so could Engineer, so could the Heavy, so could the Medic. Well, I don't know. I have to look up. I have to think about it from a perspective of, like, I have to look at it from the perspective of somebody who has been playing this game for 2,000 hours or something, and Sniper is a very Sniper is just a very hard class to play overall to me. So saying like, oh, if this guy gets if this class, if the person behind this class is really good at this class, then they can they can just do some BS. Yeah, they can. I mean, if the whole thing is that anybody who can get really good at a class can do a lot of damage with that class. Like, have you ever seen JPEG? Not JPEG. Is it JPEG? It's just that there isn't one. I'd have to know what you mean by there isn't a skill ceiling. Because I'd have to disagree on that. People can theoretically always be at an advantage as sniper. Look at but the issue is you can't compare them to bots because real people aren't robots. Real people, even the best snipers, if they get caught with their pants down, it's going to be very hard for them to fight back. That's TF2's whole thing, is learning how can you counter this person. How can you counter what this person is doing if they're really good? That's what balance is about. And Sniper has counters, including other snipers. If you've got a sniper on the other team and they're attacking you, and they can insta kill you at any moment. Yeah, so you know what? So can a spy, but people think spies super underpowered. The issue is that good snipers take a long time to manufacture. That's why so many new snipers. If Sniper had a problem with his balance at his core, people would be picking up Sniper, and the game would just absolutely be dominated with new players picking Sniper and just insta-killing everyone. And I'm talking about real people here. I'm not talking about bots. Because to compare somebody to a bot, say, well, if the bots can do it, so could a real person. No, they can't, because the bots are programmed. They're programmed to do this thing that they're doing. They're being run by an algorithm that's searching for those hitboxes to hit. Sniper can do it right away. Yeah, Sniper can do it right away. That's his whole thing, is that he can kill people right away. What do people... It's not that it's likely, it's that they shouldn't be able to at all. Well, I mean... But the issue is that there's other factors. You can't just say they can kill anyone right away, because they have counters. They have things like Heavy and Soldier take more than a quick scope to in order to take out. A sniper can't take out every single class in a fraction of a second. Can I make the chat bots bigger? Maybe. Chat box. I don't know. I think Sniper is fine, personally. Because people look too much at the theoretical. What can Sniper do in theory? And then if you're trying to like balance something around theory a lot of things are just going to be unbalanced. Because in theory, yeah, somebody could take advantage of this thing. But in practice, it just doesn't happen a whole lot. And when you do get insta-killed by a sniper in many situations, it's probably because you weren't taking the necessary care to search for it. You just hate dying instantly because a person can click a pixel without having a chance to avoid it. Well, I mean, that's just game sense, I guess. Just knowing, is there a sniper on the other team, and then finding out where it's at, and then trying to get as close as you can without, you know, without getting too close, because sniper is not a hard class to kill. You can be, well, you can't account for everything. I can't account for ping. I don't know. I hadn't heard all the arguments about sniper yet. I'm reading. I'm just sitting here thinking about the sniper thing. I just don't personally think sniper is unbalanced. I think sniper is balanced well enough. He could be more balanced, I suppose. Let's see. You made a sticky trap. You detonated and got like 10 kills. That's awesome. It works perfectly. Also, fun fact. I feel bad when you play. Well, if you're doing good at something. Yeah, well that's where I'm having trouble connecting this, right? Is that people are like, sniper shouldn't be able to do what a sniper should do, but when spy had it taken away, it was spy requires practice. Now I don't. Can I make the? I can't make it bigger because it's a set size. I'd have to open Photoshop and make the box itself bigger. I don't know. I just have such a hard time wrapping my head around it, because I feel like these same people, when the ambassador got nerfed, it takes a special kind of finesse and skill and practice to use the ambassador. You shouldn't have nerfed it, but then they're taking those same arguments that sniper takes a lot of practice too, and I would even argue that spy took less practice, because sniper has to like close in that visual range and become less aware of his surroundings in order to do what he does. Spy does not have to do it. But people want to nerf the sniper now all of a sudden. It's just, I think all classes take skill. Some of them take more skill than others, but surely they all take some amount of skill. Because I mean, like if they have a really good sniper on their team, just get close to them and see how good they are then. Because getting close to them is how you know, because that's his weakness, is close proximity. If he's using a sniper rifle, chances are if you get close, the only way he's going to be able to, sniper rewards you for being far away. Well, that's what I'm saying, is that's what a sniper does. They're far away, and he's good at long ranges. But if you get close enough to him, they will freak out. And a sniper you get close to is a bad sniper. Not necessarily, because a sniper you get close to, like I said, a sniper can't be hyper aware of all his surroundings at one time. Nobody can be. It's not hard to not be close to people. You're right, but I mean, like, if they're playing the game and they get in the zone and they get caught off guard, it's really not hard, because on any given map there's going to be at least two different ways he's coming. That there's going to be two different ways your team is going to be advancing usually. So if he just know which corridor or which doorway he's watching, because chances are he's only going to be watching one, and he might look over to the other one every now and again. You might get 180 deleted. Well, I mean, that's true. He could quick scope, but I mean, at that point, that's like a last ditch effort right there. Because if you don't hit the quick scope, I don't know. You're gonna have a hard time convincing me Sniper's not balanced, personally. I think Sniper is fine the way he is. Not that I can't see why other people don't think he is. I just don't agree with it. I could maybe see nerfing quick scoping. If people really think it's that big an issue, I could see quick scoping getting nerfed by some amount of damage. I just think that Sniper's balance, personally, I think it's completely fine. Because if I die from a sniper from long range, I mean, maybe having Sniper's HP reduced would make players play more cautiously. Maybe.
To address the elephant in the room.
Killing sentry guns is way easier with the Dragon's Fury because it deals a whopping 70 damage to buildings. That's cool. That's nice to know.
No, he's not here this week.
Huh? I feel like contracts should be free. Well, I used to kind of agree with that, but I mean, like, at the same time, you know, they need to make money off the game somehow, personally. It's
To address the elephant in the room, no, he's not here this week. It's just me, but I'm sure that'll... And on to the video.
You should be able to use voice lines, but not chat or voice chat. I never understood why they got rid of voice lines. That feels so weird to me.
To address the elephant in the room, no.
Have I looked at the Discord? No, I have not. I don't really look at that channel. Make it stop. Why is Vaporeon deflating? Better question. What do you want to know?
It really helps me grow, and it helps me...
Over Papa Gaben's 3-second update announcement. People keep asking that whenever I stream. The thing with Gabe Newell, again, is that Gabe Newell is barely involved with game development anymore. He's a public figure. He's a CEO and he's a public figure now. Gabe Newell, I am almost I can almost guarantee you, if we were to bet that Gabe Newell doesn't he doesn't develop anymore. He's not a coder, he's not a developer. I would win that bet. I'm confident in that. Gabe Newell sits at his desk and he does paperwork and he does public relations and he does meetings and he does, company stuff, but he's not a developer anymore. He has said before, oh yeah, we have TF2 updates in the works. This isn't the first time he's ever said that. Why is now the first time people are freaking out about it? Yeah, TF2 is gonna get an update eventually, I'm sure, but it's not gonna get it because Gabe Newell said so. It's gonna get it because isn't he the creator? He is the creator of Half-Life and stuff, but he doesn't do that anymore. I'm sure they know that their community cares, and I'm sure that they care. But again, this isn't the bot problem is not something that they can just press a button and have it you can't. The bot problem is not something you can press a button and just have go away. And people don't understand that, because there was a clip where that I got where I was recording where we got into a bot match and people were complaining about how Valve doesn't do anything. They haven't tried to do anything. And the issue is that I don't believe they haven't tried to do anything, but with a problem like bots, you can't just gradually say over time go, here's this fix, here's this fix, or this fix, because then they're going to circumvent each and every one of your fixes until you're running out of, abilities to circumvent those fixes. That's the issue, is that they're going to gradually go, oh, you put this wall up, we'll just figure out how to get around this wall. And then that's one security measure. Whereas if they drop all of the security measures at once, it's going to be much harder for somebody to get around those. I mean, I agree. You should hold them to taking care of their game. If they're going to sit back and they're going to collect revenue from it, you should hold them to fixing that game. But the issue is that everyone knows TF2 is going to get an update. But again, it's not because Gabe Newell said it was going to. It's because it's just inevitable that it's going to get an update. And it's just nihilistic and cynical to think that it's not going to. It would. Well, I'm sure that because VAC bans people after a couple of days, so people don't know what happened. Well, VAC doesn't really work anymore. VAC is an almost like 15-year-old anti-cheat that probably hasn't been touched in just as long. What they really need is they need a better system. Like CS:GO has a system where you need to have a cell phone verified account in order to play with other cell phone verified accounts. That's probably what they'll end up doing, honestly, is just make the cell phone verified account. And people, I mean, there will be some people who are going to be upset about it, but I mean, like, honestly, like, how many people do you know that don't have a cell phone? And also, the community just expects too much from them, in my opinion anyway. And what I mean by that is that, like, they have this idea that there's gonna be a magical fix that's gonna check off all of the boxes. Like they think that there's gonna be this magical button that they're gonna press and all the boxes are gonna be fixed and casual is gonna be good, and then there's gonna be a heavy update after it, and there'll never be any problems again. When I know that whatever solution that they end up implementing, whatever solution it is, there's gonna be a huge backlash because it wasn't the absolutely most ideal solution. Like, things like Faceit and Creators.tf came out of the woodwork to sort of give people a place to play away from those things, and people don't like them because of this or because of that. And it's like, well, if you're being given alternatives, why are you complaining, right? But again, that's not necessarily true. It's not that they're choosing not to. It's that the last fucking, for instance, the last thing that they did to fix the issue was make it so that they can't chat, right? But what happened after that? After that, they got those fucking like noise makers in order to, spam noise everywhere, right? They can't they've all it's already been proven that if they implement really small fixes, then if yeah, I know free to plays can't chat now. And they've already proven that making really small fixes is just going to get around it. And it was censor voice chat. Well, but see, that's the issue, is that it's not going to drive motivation. Well, that's what I'm saying. We need a whole overhaul. And that's probably what they're holding out for. But if they but with everything going on in the world, with COVID and working remotely, and the fact that the team already had a small development team. No, I didn't lose the footage. I just haven't put anything here yet. See? But they're probably, everything going on in the world with COVID and remote work and them having a small team to begin with, they have a lot on their plate that they're dealing with. Yeah, well, having a massively better sales is one thing, but selling better doesn't mean that they're able to work better. You know what I mean? Because right now they're in this position where I don't think they're still working remotely. I don't remember. Again, they can fix it. I think they will fix it. But the issue is, again, because Valve's business model for most of their IPs suck. Well, this is just a very cynical look you have on it, I think. I don't know, because I know people. There's like one guy working on the game just because they can't let the game die yet. Well, that's true, but I mean probably true. I don't know how many people are working on it. Um, um, it's just a really cynical way of looking at it, to that game work would actually get done. Arguable, I suppose. They could have a system that makes it so that way they shift to assignments, because they don't because they're not assigned to work on anything. They work on whatever they want to work on. But I mean, I would imagine at some point they should get people to say, "Hey, you're assigned to help with this for now because this is a bad thing." But again, has the studio dedicated to updates and fixes? What game? Counter-Strike. Well, yeah, but I don't. But the issue is that those are different things, because a game made running on the same engine at the same time. But again, it's a system where people get to pick and choose what they're working on. I think. I don't know. Does Counter Strike do they get help from an outside source? Also, Counter Strike is they do get help from an outside source on that. Okay. Give it to them. I suppose they could. I'm just saying to look more on the more positive side instead of looking at it like they're not doing anything because I can't see I can't see what they're doing, so they must not be doing anything. Look more at it like well, of course I can't see it. I guess because they have shown that they've listened to feedback before, and they are undoubtedly aware of it. Um, but it's a very it's definitely not going to it's definitely not gonna inspire them to anyone to work on it. And most of it is lies. Well, we don't know if most of it is lies. What I'm saying, when I say that he doesn't know what's going on at any given point, is not saying he's a liar. I'm saying that like he probably has like a loose understanding of what's happening, but he doesn't probably know specifically what's happening. But he knows that it's helping. Also, again, they can't just come out and be like, "Oh yeah, we have all of these plans and thoughts about what we're going to do, and here's the roadmap of how we're going to do it." Cuz then whoever it is running these bots, they're just going to rev up their motors and start working. Like Valve needs to talk to their community. Again, I hold by the statement that this isn't a weapon balance or a change. This is something where if they talk too much and they give away too much, then the people making these bots are gonna know, this is what I need to be prepared for, and this is how I'm gonna get around it. Because there was a saying when I was in college, and I was taking programming class. There was a saying that my teacher told me that I don't use, but it's something I've always remembered. If you're making a program, or if you're making a program or something, you need to know how you could break it, because if you don't know how you could break it, somebody else is going to. How long can editing take? Well, I've kind of stopped now. I mean, not like for the day. I stopped to talk about the Gabe Newell thing, which I don't know. I've just kind of moved. I don't know. I've moved on from it, but again, I think radio silence is good for this situation personally, because I think radio silence is good for this situation because, like I said, it just takes so fucking... People can just actually get around things the craziest ways possible. You're deleting my Vaporeon. Oh no! What did you do with it? Where? How did you? How, where did, I spent so long getting that set up. How did you? Jane, give it back. Give me back my Vaporeon. I can't believe Jane would fucking do this to me. Today of all days. Truly not an epic moment for me. Woo! She gave it back. Awesome. Okay. We can move on now. Backstabbed. Did anybody else ever have this unconditional fear of, he fed you and now he betrayed? Yes, she did. She did feed me and betrayed me. I used to have an irrational fear of the spy killing me in the shower. It was probably just me. What? Yes, Talon? What did you need, Talon? If you spin rapidly for multiple seconds and you get an instant headshot as soon as you... Well, I mean... They have... That is a fix that is already in place, Talon. But the issue is that that's something that the anti-cheat used to detect. But the issue is that these aren't programs being used anymore. It's a bot. The difference between a bot and a hacker is that a hacker is using an outside program to do this that detects it for them. The bot is essentially just a real player, a quote-unquote real player. They're not using LMAO box or anything. They're using base software. And I don't know if it's possible for them to detect how fast somebody moves.
If you like what I do, please consider subscribing.
I'm not positive, but I don't think it is. Knowing spy watching you at shower is more scary than spy killing you at shower. If you say so.
If you like what I do, please consider subscribing. And on to the video. To address the elephant in the...
Hey. Yeah? Fun fact. What's your fun fact, soldier? You should look at my item set for the NG. That's not a fun fact. That's you asking me to watch your item set for the NG.
character.
In the Discord. it brings back to my idea with people with the Google like bot check with multiple pictures before you can enter a server. Well, CS:GO has a, like I said, CS:GO has a system that makes you have to get a cell phone verified account, and it apparently works pretty well. Apparently.
Character. But if you would like to know more, search his
Or just stick to. I use the custom HUD. They look off. Well, I mean, you can just go to HUDs.tf. No. You don't use Steam Guard when you join a server with that. It's like, do you have Steam Guard on your account? You do? Okay, well then you're verified. Yeah, you can just I would just go to aesthetic. I think that's how you would say your name. 86 aesthetic. I would just go to, HUDs.tf and look at HUDs here. The thing is that they do kind of just look like random numbers on a screen, and it looks off, but some people like that better than having. Some people like having just plain numbers on the screen than all of the visual clutter. I would say I would just use improved default HUD more than I would the regular HUD. Improved default HUD will fix a lot of the issues. They need to be shorter. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the custom weapons video right now. Well, I have, the one that I'm using here in this video, this is Z's HUD. This is Z's HUD right here. I like Z's HUD. Goodbye, Talon. It's more just like random aesthetics, which is sort of what Persona goes for. Is just random like styles mishmashed together. But yeah, it is sort of Persona inspired, I would say. I like Z's HUD myself. The creator does insist it's not Persona inspired, it's just the aesthetic. Which I have to admit, Persona is also one of those games where the aesthetic has become dominant in that one game, even though it's not a new thing. Right? It's always been its own little sort of aesthetic. its own little visual style. But people do typically think, oh, it's Persona. Like there was a fucking meme about there was a fucking meme about like how jazz is not Persona music. Cause somebody was like, isn't Persona based off JoJo? I don't think so. I mean, I can't be sure, I suppose, but who did I talk about Soldier first? I did. It is time for Lizard Speed. I only watch Persona for the plot. You watch Persona? Ew, gross. Ew, gross. I'm playing Persona 4 right now. Me too. I'm playing it on my PS Vita. Alert everyone, a weeaboo has entered the stream. I repeat, a weeaboo has entered the stream.
The issue with the Half-Zatoichi is that there is a very clear favor.
Look, man, I have to. So what do you think about TF2 Classic? I like TF2 Classic. Shame it misses some cool weapons. Well, TF2 Classic's whole thing is that it's classic TF2. I'm not a big anime fan, but I accidentally clicked one of those thick anime girl videos and Scout blasted a flashbang at my screen. Mood. Okay, now that make you a simp.
The issue with the Half-Zatoichi is the issue
Orangutan.
The issue with the Half-Zatoichi
I had to leave to make a meme. Jane has her priorities in place. Watching the stream as I almost accidentally showed porn. Imagine Dragon's Hell. No, more like imagine Monk. Damn, you roasted him.
The issue with the Half-Zatoichi
turn on lizard spin video? Just look it up. Katamari, I am not your dedicated lizard spin video provider, okay? It's in your meme channel. Oh, you added me in it. Oh. Let's watch it then. I used to have an irrational fear of the spy killing me in the shower.
I am the spy.
Can I hide a tiny spinning Godzilla as an Easter egg in a video? Okay. I used to have an irrational fear of the spy killing me in the shower.
I am the spy.
I used to have an irrational fear of the spy killing me in the shower.
I am the spy.
I am the spy. Motherfucker. Why the fuck? Be like how bad spinning lizard can be. That's not even my meme. That is a Vine Sauce meme. Oh my god. She made another one.
I am the spy.
The issue with the Half-Zatoichi is weakest points. It's why his biggest choices are used for utilities like deal less damage but run faster with a partner, or take more damage but run faster the more you are damaged. On the reverse hand, his biggest melee combat weapons are often overlooked for being... In short, melee combat as soldier sucks. No sword range or extra health on kill can make up for that. It helps, but it's certainly not going to do a 180 on the dreadful situation that you're in. The weapon is purely a cosmetic gimmick for the soldier to use against other demos or soldiers using it, which feels like it's a never-seen occurrence these days. At least when I was recording, I never ran into an enemy using this thing, period. I had some people on my own team.
Yeah, we're
using
just
it, but
editing.
never anyone on the enemy team. It's just not useful for this Patriot. Demo Man on the...
Yeah, we're editing the video. And I don't have any footage of at least Nokia brick music.
Toichi is that there...
Genius, dude.
There's a very...
Yeah, it sucks.
The issue with the Half-Zatoichi is that there is a very clear favoritism toward a subclass who specializes in melee combat as opposed to the soldier, whose melee options are typically reserved for speed or last stands. Soldier is a class that shines mostly in mid to close quarters with his ranged options. Rocket launchers and shotguns are his forte, but melee combat is usually considered one of his weakest points. It's why his biggest choices are used for utilities like deal less damage but run faster with a partner, or take damage but run faster than damage. Reverse hand is used in combat weapons are often It's why his biggest choices are used for utilities like deal less damage but run faster with a partner, or take more damage but run faster the more you are damaged. On the reverse hand, his biggest melee combat weapons are often overlooked for being too situational or need. Melee combat weapons are often overlooked.
Like the stream. What do you mean? Is the stream bugging out?
On the his biggest melee.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't know why, but the my editing program sometimes does this.
Weapons
Sometimes it doesn't.
overlooked for being situational or On the reverse hand, his biggest melee combat weapons are often overlooked for being too situational or needing a level of skill that's hard to utilize. In short, melee combat as soldier sucks. No sword range or extra health.
Like add cult music and a cult image. What? Still, it would be Demo Man. No. With your editing software bug, I mean, it's not a bug. It's supposed to happen, but sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't.
Or extra health on kill can make up for that. It helps, but it's certainly not going to do a 180 on the dreadful situation that you're in. The weapon is purely a cosmetic gimmick for the soldier to use against.
Trying to decide on a good footage.
No sword range or that. It helps 80 on the dreadful situation that you're in. The weapon is purely a cosmetic gimmick for the soldier to use against other demos or soldiers using it, which feels like it's a never-seen occurrence these days. At least when I was recording, I never ran into an enemy using this thing, period. I had some but never any. It's not for the Patriot. Period. I had some people on my own team using it, but never anyone on the enemy team. It's just not useful for this Patriot.
Katamari, what does that even mean? Giving Caber a recharge timer would be cool too. You think?
The issue with the Half-Zatoichi is that there is a very clear favoritism. The issue with the Half-Zatoichi is that there is a very clear favoritism toward a subclass who specializes in melee combat as opposed to the soldier, whose melee options are typically reserved for speed or last stands.
Add random crits on the caber. No. If you do that, it will hurt. Sorry, I'm stretching. Video assets. Do I have one? You know you want to. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I like this. I love this. I love this fucking image. Use the NG escape plan. The engineer doesn't have an escape plan. Is this what you're talking about? Fuck it. Oh my god. Hello, Durfalaran. The escape plan. Find a way. Man, I wish that weapon was in the game. It is. It's the escape plan.
Whose melee options are typically reserved for speed or last stands. Soldier is a class that
What NG image? It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. It's time to put on makeup. Dude, that's my favorite weapon. Soldier do what? This. Idea for the caber always deal. Oh. I named my whip, but I might rename it because it's a bit rude in it. I don't know. Is it?
Shines mostly in mid to close quarters. 2 specializes in melee combat as opposed to the soldier, whose melee options are typically reserved for speed or stands. Soldier is a class that shines or last stands. Last.
With the escape plan. Your buildings are like your children. Yes. Yes, they are. I'm glad somebody sees.
For speed or last stands. Soldier is a class stands. Soldier is a class that
Such a good melee weapon.
speed or last stands. Soldier is a class that shines mostly in mid to close quarters with his ranged options. Rocket launchers and shotguns are his forte, but over
Scout be gone! Bang! Bang! Yes, Katamari? Yes?
are used for utilities like Deal less damage but run faster with a partner. Or
I
take
love
more
you,
damage, but
Scout
run
Be
faster
Gone!
the more you are damaged. On the reverse hand, his biggest melee
No!
orders with his ranged
I am not selling a duped shovel.
options. Rocket launchers and shotguns are his forte, but melee combat is usually considered one of his weakest points. It's why his biggest choices are used for utilities like deal less deal less damage but run faster with a partner. Or take more damage but run faster the more you are damaged. On the reverse hand, and his biggest melee combat weapons are often overlooked for being too situational or needing a level of skill that's hard to utilize. In too situational deal
I can't seem to think of a good topic that would keep chat alive. Talk about... Talk about the escape plan engineer
deal
more.
less damage but run faster with a partner, or take
Oh, hello, fellow member. Hello, fellow remember. That sounds like a threat. Hello, fellow. Remember? Why is your pee white? Guess you just got the COVID.
deal less damage but run faster with a partner. Deal less damage but run faster with a partner, or take more damage but run faster
Goodbye,
the more
Jane.
you are damaged.
Jane, I know you're just gonna come back, probably. All you did was look at Sandile? That's all it took for you, huh? And Lizard Spear video. Spear.
Deal less damage but run faster with a partner, or take more damage but run faster the more you are.
God, I just sneeze every 4 seconds. It's not annoying.
Damaged.
Who said it's annoying? Check my trade offers. Oh my god. Show. Did you buy me a shovel? Okay. Thank you for the shovel. No, it's a plea. No, it's a plea. It's a plea for help.
Run too situational or needing a
I would show you I really
level
have
of skill
COVID.
that's hard to utilize. In short, melee
costed me 15 cents. Okay. 15 cents for such a good weapon. Honestly, I'm a little fucking shocked it didn't cost more. If you get it to 1,000 kills, I'll give you 30 cents. The shovel?
Skill that's hard to utilize. Skill that's hard to too situational or needing a level of or
I could buy a very cheap beer. Yeah. You'll give me 3 moldy key chicks. Cheese sticks. What did I say? Did I say key chicks?
with a partner being too situational or needing a level of skill that's hard to utilize. In short, melee combat as soldier.
That seems fair. Does it seem fair? Oh gee, I don't know, Rick. Oh gee. Haha, oh gee. Fucking Russian moon runes. I'm gonna send... Let's send Bongo Cat an image. They hated Jesus because he told them the truth. I gotta go now. Hope you don't get troubles with your editing. I always get troubles. Goodbye, Devilus. Devilus! The Conqueror!
Like deal less damage but run faster with a partner, or take more damage but run faster the more you are damaged. On the reverse hand, his biggest melee combat weapons are often
What strange weapon do I want? I don't really have any in mind. I don't really have much I would like anymore.
or take more damage but do a 180 on the dreadful situation that you're in. The weapon is purely a cosmetic gimmick for the soldier to use against other demos or soldiers using it, which feels like it's a never-seen occurrence these days. At least when I was recording, I never ran... It's a never-seen occurrence these days. At least when I was recording, I never ran into an enemy using this thing, period. I had some people on my own team using it, but never anyone on the enemy team. It's just not useful for this Patriot.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. That's the only word I know.
Demo Man, on the other hand...
I am the very model of a modern Major General, and we're gonna go to Captain Ash and we're gonna listen to that song. It's somewhere in here. Where? Where is it? There it is. So I can make my second edited video.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, wait a minute, stop the music. I do not know the kings of England. I do not need to know the kings of anywhere. I'm an American, damn it. You don't need a king. You don't need a czar. Hell, you don't even need a grand poobah. You need a great leader like an American president, such as George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, hell, even that hippie Benjamin Franklin. Any of our great presidents will kick your king's ass back to the crappy pile of
I wasn't subscribed to him.
castle.
What's Yo, Dead Meat's doing a live stream of editing too? I'm James A. Janice. This was the kill count. Speed.
Demo Man...
Fine. Katamari, we'll watch the spin video. Speed. I use Premiere. I hate this. I hate that it shows Genshin Impact ads to me. I've never played Genshin Impact. This is me! Look at me! This is me! It just goes on forever. Look, it just goes on forever. Look, I'm on stream. I am the very model of a modern Major General. I like this. I like this one. I don't think this is a cat, but 8 out of 10 anyways. Cat review. Cat review. We should do a cat review. Okay, give me a second. No, it was a fox. Give me a second. Let me go see if I can find my cat. We'll do a cat review of my cat. Uh, could not find the cat. Hi. I don't have the cat. He's wandering around outside. I don't know where he's at. I stand corrected. This cat is a Canadian. I'd rather fuck a rat than look at it for another second. Hey, Katamari, did you just have the insult ready to go, but, you know, you saw that I didn't have the cat? Some guys from YouTube want to see you. Rat boy. Sleepy Guy's name changed to green. Why did it change to green? Katamari just had the fucking insult ready to go, but then, like, I come back and he goes, huh.
Demo Man, on the other hand, is considered a high-tier melee class, given there's a whole...
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I am the very model of a modern Major General. I like color. 3 more cat reviews and memes. What? Oh my god. What the fuck? Spider Cat making mess? 3.5 out of 10. Kitty review. I didn't order raw chicken. 0 out of 10. This is not a cat. 10 out of 10. Who? Oh, this is DeFlorin. Hey, look, I'm on a stream. should you use the Widowmaker if you're confident enough with your aim? Yes. Yes, no.
Get health, get out playstyle, and if you die, you lose nothing but some time. Whereas the Islander relies on longer kill streaks, and starting over can be a detriment and sometimes more difficult than when you started at the beginning of the match. Even then, I could argue that the Persian Persuader or the Cladheem is a better short-term solution. This keeps you moving and charging, and this does the same with a longer range, and many of its vulnerabilities can almost be cancelled out by the right shield.
You're gonna go fuck a rat? What? Why are you gonna go fuck a rat? I am the very model of a modern Major General. I am the very model of... Somebody get this man imprisoned. I can't do that. It's not my jurisdiction. I have to pay for more colors. Fuck it, how many colors are you paying for? Why are you paying for so many colors? They're colors.
Kill streaks, and starting over can be a detriment and sometimes more difficult than when you started at the beginning of the match. Even then, I could argue that the Persian Persuader or the Cladheem is a better short-term solution. This keeps you moving and charging, and I could argue that the Persian Persuader or the Cladheem is a better short-term solution. This keeps you moving and charging, and this does the same with a longer range, and many of its vulnerabilities can almost be cancelled out by the right shield. There's This keeps you moving and charging, and this does
Twitch is just cool.
the same. You can get up to your class's standard amount of overheal when using the Half-Zatoichi, which I was unaware of.
Yeah, did anybody else know that? Because I didn't know that.
Shield. There are some side notes here. This isn't listed on the card anywhere, but you can get up to your class's standard amount of overheal when using the Half-Zatoichi, which I was unaware of. And I don't know how to actually play melee combat, but you can get overheal if you kill someone at full health or close to full health. Also, keep in mind that you will lose 50 HP if you sheathe without a kill under your belt. Abilities can almost be cancelled out by the right shield. There are some side notes here. This isn't listed on the card anywhere, but you can which I was unaware of. It might show how much I actually play melee combat, but You can get overheal if you kill someone at full health or close
Why did
to full
everyone
health.
die? They didn't all die. Only most of them.
Also, keep in mind that you will lose 50 HP if you sheathe without a kill under your...
I am the very motto of a modern major general. There's nobody really here. No, not right now. Surprisingly, not a lot of people want to tune in to watch somebody work. Victim eyeballs were unable to be found. The victim was found lying on the carpet. Cause of death unknown. Hand marks with unidentifiable prints were found all over the corpse.
health or close to full health. Also, keep in mind that you will lose 50 HP if you sheathe without a kill under your belt. A few times I did have a situation where however, you'll never be able to put it away if the minus 50 HP will kill you. So if you're in a situation where you need to fight to live, you better get real good real fast. I personally prefer to just sacrifice myself for a pick on a medic or a sniper, as I found the splendid screen to be my best option and was unable to turn practically.
We must do our job, buddy. Us three are the ones that keep me up. I'm not tired. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna give him a strange syringe gun. I'm gonna have one of each strange stock weapon, and it's gonna be only because GD Sasan is spending 10 cents.
Real fast. I
Truly reminds me of one of my friends who would do that exact type of shit. Just see, oh hey, look, this thing's super cheap. I'm gonna buy it and then send one to everyone I know.
personally prefer to just sacrifice myself for a pick on a medic or a sniper, as I found the splendid screen to be my best option and was unable to turn practically at all, which is out of my comfort zone, but do be my best option. A sniper, as I found the splendid screen to be my best option and was unable to turn practically at all, which is out of my comfort zone, but do give it a try, you know. Nothing wrong with killing yourself for a greater cause. Don't take that out of context. The Half-Zatoichi is a weapon yourself for a greater cause. Don't take that out of context. Greater cause. Don't take that out of context. The Half-Zatoichi is a weapon that is either fairly decent or terrible, depending.
I always end up playing the same fucking maps. Not because I'm not selecting other maps, but because they just seem to... I would love to watch the stream, but I don't want to spoil the video. Well, you don't have to. Just come back for next stream. Next stream's probably gonna be like an actual game. Epic demo montage. Yeah, I tried really hard to get Half-Zatoichi footage for the soldier. Unfortunately, it was not... Unfortunately, it was not super possible. It was not fun. It was not fun, you're right. Yo, actually, watch this fucking clip here. I remember this. I was so fucking mad about this clip. Watch, the pyro comes down, doesn't fucking see me. I get 2 hits off on him, and then he gets away. I was fucking pissed about it. Melee hit reg is not... Why is there a flopping Vaporeon in the corner? I love him. I love the flopping Vaporeon. He's my stream buddy. He's my stream pet. We gotta feed him every 3 hours or else he flops even harder. He just dies.
More decent with that might. Yeah, Andrew would still make. Bounds for usefulness. For demo night, it's not amazing, but it's not terrible. It's, yeah, and I'm sure it would still make Masashi proud.
Okay, so I've got all the footage laid out. I'll be right back again. I'm gonna put on some music and I'm gonna go take care of some stuff real quick. I'll be back in a few. didn't mute the mic. I got some water. I always do this. I always fucking do this. This is YouTube. You're supposed to be an asshole. I wasn't gone quite long enough, was I?
Don't take that out of context. The Half-Zatoichi.
We need drunken pipe bomb. Why does Lavender Town go from creepy music to actual good music and not creepy? What do you mean?
Considered a high-tier melee class, given there's a whole subclass you can utilize, and if I'm being honest with you, I'll probably always
Merp.
Man, on the other hand, is considered a high-tier melee class, given there's a whole subclass you can utilize, and if I'm being honest with you, I'll probably always prefer the Eyelander. Demo Man on the
And it showed Lavender Town music in red and blue compared to the music in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Well, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Yeah, it's. I never heard it. You can turn on Game Boy sounds, I think. Oh. I'm fine, Matt. Uh-oh. Oh no. Demo Man is bad at close range, but then also Demo Knight exists. Okay.
Demo Man, on the other hand, is considered a high-tier melee class, given killed soon after. However, you'll never be able to put it away if the minus 50 HP will kill you. So if
I now have a full stock strange loadout for medic. Cool.
to get killed soon after. However, you'll never be able to put it away if the minus 50 HP will kill you. So if you're in a situation where you need to fight to live, you better get real good real fast.
Indiana freaking Jones. I need doctor, I need dead ringer and a sapper. Ah! Fucking Jesus.
Is a weapon that is either fairly decent or
Oh my
terrible,
lord.
depending on your class, and choosing where and when to properly use it can be.
Can I clip that and use it for? Yes, go ahead. If you want to clip it, go ahead. Special purposes. What special purposes?
Doesn't make it useless on either. Just a more inferior option for soldier and a more than decent pick for demo night. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. It's yeah, and I'm sure it would still make Masashi proud.
So loud.
That you're in. The weapon is purely a cosmetic gimmick for the soldier to use against other demos or enemy team. Demo Man, on the other hand, is considered a high-tier melee class, given there's a whole subclass you can utilize, and if I'm being honest with you, I'll probably always prefer the Eyelander. Class you can utilize, and if I'm being honest with you, I'll probably always prefer the Eyelander. It's what I know, it's what I'm decent at, but it's a matter of long-term. It's a matter.
From live, I can watch 2 times speed for about 20 seconds.
It's a matter of
And Gandalf the Grey, and Gandalf the White, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight, and Benito Mussolini, and the Blue Meanie, and Cowboy Curtis, and John Boy the Genie.
long-term versus short-term gameplay. Half-Zatoichi paired with the right shield and the booties or the bootlegger can be a pretty good get in, get health, get out playstyle, and if you die, you lose nothing but some time. Whereas the Islander relies on longer kill streaks, and starting over can
3
be a
hours in,
detriment
yep.
and sometimes more difficult than when you started at the beginning of the match. Even then, I could argue that the Persian Persuader or the Cladheem is a better short-term solution. This keeps you moving and charging, and this does the same with a longer range, and many argue that the Persian Persuader or the Cladheem is a better short-term solution.
Despite YouTube telling me I was already watching live. I see.
This keeps you moving and charging, and this does the same with a longer range, and many of its vulnerabilities can Persian Persuader or the Cladheem is a better short-term solution. This keeps you
I'm gonna play Gorilla Tag. What the hell is Gorilla Tag? I'm surprised Bongo even has any semblance of an idea of what Ultimate Showdown is. Because that thing, Ultimate Showdown was popular when I was 12. And he's not much older than I was when it was popular. He's a little under half my age. I can't believe it. Where is it at? Is it? No, it's not. That's not it. It's a classic. You gotta watch it. I have watched it. Bongo.
This keeps you moving and charging, and this does the same with a longer range.
What is that? It's a Reddit notification.
And many of its vulnerabilities can almost be cancelled out by the right shield.
I downloaded Blue Maximus Flashpoint when Flash died, and that was one of the first things I watched. It's crazy. Also, yeah, Flash is dead now. Isn't that fucking crazy? That Flash is dead?
This keeps you moving and charging, and this does the same.
Flash is fucking dead!
Solution. This keeps you moving and charging, and this does the same with a moving and charging, and this does the same with a longer range, and many of its vulnerabilities can almost be cancelled out by the right shield.
I will push this. So at least we have that. Uh,
This keeps you moving and charging, and this does the same with a longer range, and many of its vulnerabilities can almost be cancelled out by the right shield. There are some side notes here. This isn't listed on
oh god, that I was hopping around. Talking outside it like a
card
big
anywhere, but
background.
you can get up to your class's standard amount of overheal with
And Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight and Benito Mussolini and the
using the
Bleeding Cowboy
Half-Zatoichi,
Curtis and John Boy the
which I
Genie and
was
Robocop and
unaware of.
Terminator Low
It might show how much I
every single
actually
Power
play
Ranger.
melee combat, but you can get overheal if you kill someone at full health or close to full health. Also, keep in mind that you will lose 50 HP if you sheath without a kill under your belt. A few times I did have a situation where I accidentally pulled it out, only to have to sheath it to get killed soon after. However, you'll never be able to put it away if the minus 50 HP will kill you. So if you're in a situation where you need to fight to live, you better get real good real fast. I personally prefer to just sacrifice myself for a pick on a medic or a sniper, as I found the splendid screen to be my best option and was unable to turn practically at all, which is out of my comfort zone, but do give it a try, you know. Nothing wrong with killing yourself for a greater cause. Don't take that out of context. The Half-Zatoichi is a weapon that is either fairly...
Alright, I think that's it. I think that's it for the whole video. I've got one more thing I gotta add, but I can't show you guys that. So that's gonna be it. I might go live again tomorrow, but I'm unsure. I don't know what I'd be doing tomorrow. I might go live again later today. I'm unsure again. Goodbye. Thank you to all the people that donated with Idan. Thank you to Jane and DeFlorin. Thank you to those guys who helped a lot. It's always appreciated. And I'll see you if not tomorrow, I'll be live again Friday. So thank you.